Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Wildwind Lacquer. In today's video we are doing part 2 of my 100 bottle mystery box. This is the biggest mystery box that I've gotten in quite a while. We've unboxed quite a few that I have kept. We had Vapid, Illyrian, Quixotic, and even Lollipop Posse and one Bee's Knees Lacquer in my favorite brands, as well as some new to me and some older indies as well. So in the last video I unboxed 50, and after I checked out a few of the polishes I ended up with 9 going into the D-stash. So that was a lot that I ended up adding to my collection. Let's go ahead and see how this one fares, but before we get going, let's go ahead and see what's on my nails. On my left hand is Bee's Knees Lacquer, Your Heart is My Heart. This is a really beautiful orange leaning brown in the base with a gorgeous shifting shimmer. I'm seeing purple to fuchsia to orange. It is very, very pretty, and I'm wearing it in 2 coats. And then on my right hand is Dom Nail Polish, Murder Manor. This was a Following Polish Lovers Facebook custom group from April 2023. I'm wearing this in 2 coats as well. And as you can see, that base is a purple leaning dark red. And then there are green shimmers that shift to blue and purple. You can see that better in the bottle there, as well as reflective glitter. So this is another beautiful shade that I've been enjoying wearing. All right, let's go ahead and dig into the mystery box. We ended off with one of the black boxes there that you can sort of see. Those ended up being ILMPs, so I think we're just going to start right over there as well. This one is First Class. This one, is I think one of their what did they call these? Like ultra metallic. There's also hollow in here, but you can see like a silver metallic flake in there. This is one I definitely need to check on to see if I already have it. I have purchased quite a few polishes from ILNP in the past, and I've also gotten a number of bottles through mystery boxes and D-stashes, so I'm not sure offhand if I have this one already. So we'll put that in the do I have it pile, or maybe we'll put it in the keep pile and then we'll just check on everything at the end. It doesn't sound super familiar enough for me to think that I do already own it. Okay. Next bottle, we have a Fair Maiden. This one is called So Lazy Can't Move. It was from PPU from November 2017. Okay, wait a second. Maybe this is not what I thought it was, because I'm pretty sure I have a Pusheen polish, which Pusheen I think is the cat, if I'm remembering correctly, from Fair Maiden, I thought. Or maybe I'm confusing that with another polish. In any case, I don't think I have this. I wasn't shopping polish pickup in 2017. I believe 2018 was the year I discovered them. So this is beautiful. It's like a silver linear holographic jam-packed with larger particled hollow as well as a shifting shimmer and some scattered flakes. Look at that. So pretty. So yeah, that's going in the keep pile as well. Now, Fair Maiden is a brand that doesn't make polish anymore, but they are a brand that was a pair or a duo, and they ended up splitting off into their own brand so that they could do their own creative thing. So now we have Monarch and Beau Revs. So the makers themselves are still making polish, just not under Fair Maiden. Okay, next up. Who do we have here? I'm seeing a heart label. I think this is a new to me brand. This is Jonesy Lou Lacquer, and this is on the Promenade. This is a nice minty green. I like my minty shades. This has some scattered hollow as well as a golden shimmer. Now, even though golden shimmer is not my favorite, I do like it in certain things, or I should say I find the combo works in some instances, and I think in a minty base it does work nicely. We'll just have to see if I like it on or if it is too similar to some other polishes I have in my collection, but for the time being, we have a new to me brand going in the keep pile. Next up, I think I see an orange. And a zombie claw. So this one is called Longhorn, and it was the TIS VIP for 2019. Very cool. So this is an orange squishy base with at least 2 different kinds of flakies. So I love my oranges. Most of the time I'm drawn to fall oranges, so more like the spiced orange or the pumpkin orange, burnt orange, all of the above. But even though I think that this falls a little bit outside those color specific shades of oranges, I do like this one. It's not quite a super bright shade of orange. I don't know how I would describe this, but it's a beautiful shade, maybe like a deeper tone of orange while still being pretty bright. So Zombie Claws Longhorn is going to go in the keep pile. It's another I know I don't have. Next up, ooh, we have another Rogue. This one is called Bump in the Night, another from the VIP TIS San Antonio. I didn't mention it so far, but I'm pretty sure TIS is the indie shop, and I don't remember if that event takes place anymore, but this is one that I probably do not have because I haven't attended those events. This is a dark teal, maybe even a really dark green, and then it has like a golden micro glitter. I'm seeing hollow as well as shifts and some flakes. So like I said, I'm pretty sure I don't have this. This is going in the keep pile as well. Next up, who do we have here? Oh, we have a Joy Lacquer. Okay, so we had one bottle from that brand in part 1. This is a brand that I have seen before, but I don't really know much about it. This one is called Le Papillon, and it is from the indie shop Winter 2016. Another older polish. Very cool. So this is one that I most likely do not have either. This one is a soft, maybe cornflower blue. I feel like on camera it's pulling a bit more like a dusty sky blue, but in person it has that gray, almost purple leaning pinch to it. And then there is a bunch of sparkle, at least 2 or 3 different kinds. So you're seeing golds, pinks, blues, in different sizes of shimmer and maybe even micro flakes. So this is a nice color. I'm just trying to decide if it's one that I could see myself wearing. And yeah, I think I could at least try it out. So we're going to go ahead and put that one in the keep pile. Next up, it looks like we have a purple. Ooh, a very shiny, glittery purple. So this one is from Lacquer B Squared, and this is Royals. A very shiny hollow purple. We have a squishy purple base, and then hollow glitter in silver. This is very, very pretty. Of course, as a purple fan, you know I gotta love it. I don't know that I have this one. I do have some from this brand, but I don't know offhand if I have this one. So for the time being, it's going to go in the keep pile as well. Next one, ooh, we have a square bottle, and I think I recognize the little name tag as a Vapid. Yep. So this is a Vapid. This is one of the brands that I always get very excited to find because they are one of my favorites. This one is called Witching Hour. Ooh, and it's from 2017. So again, I didn't really discover indie polish in 2017. I mean, I kind of did. I had discovered a couple of brands. ILMP was one of them. And I know it really depends on who you talk to about whether or not now it's considered a boutique brand or an indie brand, but I think they did start out as an indie brand. They've just expanded into being a larger company. So I don't know. In any case, I hadn't quite discovered Vapid then, so the chances are I don't have this one. And you guys, it's another purple. So this one almost has like a blackened base. Let's just see. I think I'm right about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a blackened base with a ton of purple shimmer. So yeah, this is right up my alley. If I don't already have this, this is for sure going in my collection. But like I said, it's labeled as 2017. I highly doubt I already own that. So that is a keeper. Next one, ooh, we have another square bottle. Ooh, except this time, I think this labeling comes from Illyrian. Another Illyrian. So there we have the hollow label. This is TOT Mystery. It is a TIS prototype for October 2019 in San Antonio, Texas. So again, the indie shop. And because this was released at an event, I highly doubt I have this, even though I do have an entire rack full of Illyrian polish. They were one of the brands that I did discover probably in 2018. But yeah, they were one of my favorites. I don't know. They just had some beautiful polishes. This is a light blue. In fact, it's even lighter than it's showing up on camera. It has silver hollow and then this copper to gold to green shifting shimmer. Very pretty. And like I said, I doubt I have this. So this is going in the keep pile as well. Next up, ooh, we have an older Never Enough. This one is Andromeda. This is like a dark copper with hollow and shimmer. This is beautiful. So it's one I probably don't have. I do have a few of the older bottles that are labeled like this. The newer ones have, let's see, I don't think I have any out, but they've got like the moon and the unicorn as their logo. But yeah, this is a beautiful color, definitely one that I could see myself wearing. So Andromeda is going in the keep pile. Next up, interesting. So this one is still in its little burrito with the thank you sticker from whoever it came from. That is fascinating. Who is this from? All Mixed Up. So this one is called Fog on the Lake. It was a virtual indie event exclusive for 2020. Ooh, so this is a soft gray with these multi-chrome flakes in at least 2 different kinds. And then there is a shimmer on top of that. You can see that in a blue with maybe some pink flecks in it. I love this formula from this brand, and this is one that, again, I doubt I have because it came from an event. So this is going to the keep pile as well. Next up, we have another little burrito. I wonder if this is another All Mixed Up. Yeah, it's another All Mixed Up. This one is Trail Through the Forest, another from the virtual indie event exclusive for 2020. This is a beautiful shade of green. I would say it's somewhere between like a tropical green and like a teal. At least on camera it's coming off more teal, but yeah, this is a beautiful shade and it is loaded with flakes. I mean, look at that gigantic one right there. Holy moly. This is definitely in a squishier base, but I could see this looking stunning layered up on the nail. It's another that I know I don't have, so that is going in the keep pile. Actually, is that an iridescent glitter right there catching the light, or maybe a bigger flake? Can't quite tell, but anyways, that is going in the keep pile. Next up, ooh, seeing a beautiful color here. Who do we have? Ooh, we have a Polished for Days. Another of my favorite brands, and yes, they do still make polish. This one is called Ember. This is a stunning color. It is sort of this orchidy pink that leans a bit purple. There's hollow, there's flakes, and there's shimmer. This is beautiful. Now, the name kind of sounds familiar, but I don't know if that's because I just have other polishes with that name, or if I happen to have somehow got my hands on this one before, but we're going to go ahead and put this in the check it out, see if I have it. If I don't, this is definitely going in the keep pile though. So that was Polished for Days Ember. All right, next up, beautiful color. I can see blue and green. Ooh, and it's another Quixotic. Like I mentioned, this is one of my favorite brands and they don't make polish anymore. This one is San Antonio Blues, another TIS VIP exclusive for 2019. So chances are, again, I don't have this polish already because I have not attended those events. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that I may have gotten them through other mystery boxes, but this one doesn't sound familiar. And again, it's a Quixotic, so this is going in the keep pile for sure. Next up, ooh, we have a CBL, Colors by LaRoe. This one is called Anaheim or Bust. It's a TIS Anaheim VIP from May 2019. Ooh, this is one of their dark garnet red hollows. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I did get a ton of CBLs in that State Hall of Nail Polish last year, but I don't know that I had this one. So this is going to go in the to be checked pile just to make sure. But if I don't have it, Anaheim or Bust is definitely going in the keep pile. Next up, ooh, we have another CBL. Beautiful green. This one is Mickey's Main Street is Anaheim 2018. Wow, this is gorgeous. So this is definitely like a blue leaning green, not quite in the teal family, at least in my opinion, because it's got a lot of green in it still. Although I guess you could sort of call it a green teal, but there is a ton of hollow. I mean, this is not skimping on that hollow. I mean, holy moly. Plus it's got a very strong pink glow. Wow. Yeah, this is one that does not sound familiar. I'm pretty sure I don't have this, so this is going in the keep pile. All right, next up I see a bright green, and we have a lavish polish. This one is called Sunglasses and Flip Flops. Ooh, this is a cute color. So it looks to be a cream in somewhat of a squishy kind of mint green, but I would almost classify this as, I don't know, somewhere between like a jade and pistachio. It's got that sort of a milky quality to it. It's very, very pretty, and I highly doubt I have this already. I do have some from this brand, both before this box and ones that I found in the box, but I don't think I have this one, so this is going in the keep pile as well. I could definitely see myself using this for some base nail art. That is very pretty. Next up, I see another shade of green, a Native War Paints. This one is called Bird's Nest in the Mailbox. This is another shade of green, somewhat similar, but lighter to that one from Lavish Polish. So there you can see the difference. There's more of a creamy, milky quality to sunglasses and flip-flops, whereas by comparison, this has more white in the base. It leans kind of like pastel pistachio, I would say in this case. Then it does have a golden shimmer. Now, golds, of course, as I've mentioned before, are not necessarily my favorites, but there are instances where I find that they work. I just don't know that this is one of them, although I will say this is kind of along the lines of one of the cupcake polishes that I have that is a solar that I don't think it's solars anymore, but the base is this sort of a brighter but light shade of green. And I'm wondering if I might actually like this. No, because it does have the gold shimmer. Okay, I need to stop talking myself into keeping everything. I think we are going to let Bird's Nest in the mailbox go ahead and be our first from this part 2 to go in the D-stash. All right, next up we have, ooh, another Lollipop Posse lacquer. This is unique. This one is Comatose State. Look at that. So this is a like gray leaning green. It's got those matte pink glitters in squares and smaller, maybe round or hex glitters. And then a smaller fleck, like I'm seeing pink in that. This is adorable. Kind of reminds me of Scully from Monsters, Inc. Something about this combo. So yeah, it's one I don't think I have. It doesn't even look familiar at all. So Comatose State is a keeper. Next up, got a pale pink. This is from Pepper Pot Polish. This is the Royal. This is a very light pink. It's got a lot of white in it, almost like a very faded putty pink, and it has a subtle silver shimmer to it. I will say on the brush, it's not quite so white leaning. I think the bottle has had some of the white pigment and it's sort of settled to the sides. But this is also reminding me a little bit of, I think it was Death by Donuts. I don't remember the brand, but it was a polish pickup polish from a couple of years ago. And it's in the same shade, and I still have yet to wear that one, but I do already have it in my collection, so I'm thinking that this one is close enough that I don't think I need to keep this one. So Pepper Pot Polish, the Royal, is going to go ahead and be our second in the D-stash. Next one, see another Lavish Polish. Ooh, and we have a lavender. This one is Fancy Fins. It's another VIP limited edition from the Indie Shop from 2017. Wow. So this is a beautiful sort of crelly. It's got larger hollow bits in it, as well as a like micro flake in pink. This is beautiful. And again, chances are, since it was a VIP exclusive, I don't have this in my collection. So this is going to be a keeper as well. Next up, ooh, I think this is a Chaotic Glitz. Oh yeah, and this one is called Nixie. This is from the Hollow Mermaid Duo. Oh wow, look at that. Wow. Again, a ton of hollow. This is in a beautiful deep teal green. Very pretty color. So this is one that definitely does not sound familiar. I don't think I have this. I don't think I have too many from this brand. I might have a handful. So this is definitely going in the keep pile as well. Next up, we have a painted polish. This is called Glass Slipper Showdown. This is a white crelly with gold, pink, purple, blue, and probably more metallic glitters. Look at that cute combo. That is adorable. I don't think I have too many crellies from this brand, so I probably don't have this one. So this is going to go in the keep pile as well. Next up, we have another from Pepper Pot Polish. This is the Midnight Crazies. This is a dark blue with hollow and shimmer. Okay, it needs a really good shake, but look at all the sparkles in this one. So there's a particle in here that is shining aqua. I think that might be like a glitter or a micro flake, and then there's the hollow and a pink shimmer. There's a lot going on in this one, and it doesn't sound familiar, so I doubt I already own it. So that's going in the keep pile as well. Next up, ooh, we have another CBL. This one is Anaheim or Bust. Another, didn't we already get Anaheim or Bust? Yes, we already did. We already got Anaheim or Bust. So we got two of these. I mean, they're beautiful, but like I said, I'm going to be checking on one to make sure that I don't already own a bottle, but I don't think I need two. So Anaheim or Bust, our second bottle, is going to go in the D-stash. Next up, I think this might be another CBL. Yeah. So this one is Spinning Cups of Tea IS Anaheim. Ooh, wow, this is a bright what would you even call this? Almost like a neon orange leaning pink. There is a golden, larger particled shimmer in here. It does shift to copper or orange. This is stunning. Now that one doesn't sound familiar either, so that's going to go in the keep pile. Up next, we have another bright orange. Ooh, we have a Moonshine Manny. This one is Coral Fixation 2.0. Now, this is one of those colors that is fading out on camera, but in person, this is almost a neon. So think Flip Flop Fantasy from China Glaze, where it's hard to photograph the intensity of the color. Now, I will say this is not super duper intense, but it's for sure more intense than what's coming off on camera, and it is packed with flakies. This is one that does not sound familiar either, and it is a beautiful shade, perfect for summer, so that is going in the keep pile. Next up, we have another Never Enough, and this is their newer labeling. This is Cars Land. This one is kind of like a light latte color. It's got some scattered hollow glitters and a golden shimmer. So this is one of those colors where sometimes I like them and sometimes they're too soft and neutral or beigey or yellow. This one though looks like it's almost like a jelly. I wonder. I think this could look nice. I actually like the jelly finish on it. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and put it in the keep pile. So Cars Land is going to be a keeper. All right, next up, we're going to do another ILNP. This is Sweater Weather. Ooh, this is beautiful. So this is a very dark blue. It's got hollow. There's some shimmer in there that I'm seeing flash up every once in a while in like a pink and purple. This is beautiful. Now the name sounds familiar, but I'm wondering if that's because it's on my wish list from them. I have quite a lengthy wish list from ILNP. So I'm going to put this in the Do I Have It pile, and I'll check and see if I already own it. If I do, it'll go in the D stash. If I don't, it'll go in the collection. But that one was Sweater Weather. Next up, ooh, this is Frenzy. This is another brand that I don't think makes polish anymore, but I had a number of theirs that I got, I think, through a D-stash, and they're cute, cute polishes. So I think they've also had a number of label changes, like this one is the Fox. Then I think at some point they changed to like a cuddled cat or a curled up cat, but this one is called Dauntless 2.0. This one is a tan leaning gray, jam-packed full of glitters and flakes and shimmers. There's a lot going on. Now this is another one though that does sound familiar. It's possible I already got this in a mystery box or a D-stash. I think this was one of the, I'm guessing like Divergent collections that they released. But yeah, if I don't already have this, it'll probably go in the keep pile. And then if I do already own a bottle, of course, this will go in the D-stash. All right, next up is another of the ILMPs in a box. This one is called Greatness. I can already tell this is a perfect fall color. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Yeah, this is for sure going on my fall rack, you guys. Holy moly. I can't actually tell. Is the base blackened? Yeah, it might have like a blackened base or maybe a blackened blue base. And then on top of that is this intense fall multichrome that has a copper front, shifts to gold and orange. That is gorgeous. Now that name does not sound familiar, so I doubt I have it. It's for sure going in the keep pile. Wow. All right, next up we have a square bottle. I think this might be a Vapid. Yeah. So this one is Monster in the Closet. It is a 2018 TIS San Antonio VIP bag exclusive. So again, probably don't already have it. This is a beautiful shade of a deep wine. There's a bunch of different flakies in here. Wow, this is very, very pretty. Something in here is shifting to a gold and like a green at the edges. You can see it right there at the base of the bottle. Wow, that is gorgeous. That's a keeper as well. All right, next up. Ooh, I think we have another Rogue Lacquer. Yeah, this one is Aloe There. This is a TIS exclusive. Ooh, this is beautiful. So this is like a creamy pistachio green. It's definitely coming off more turquoise on camera, but in person it's more straight up like that pistachio color. And then look at all the ingredients. We have multichrome flakes, we have hollow, we have iridescent flakes. We've got, I think, little micro glitters, I think, Either that or it's micro multichrome flakes, but you guys, this is beautiful. I love this kind of formulation. And again, it's one that I probably don't have, so that is going in the keep pile as well. That was Hello there. Next one. Another quixotic. Yay! This one is Still Rising. This is another TIS for May 2019 VIP. Very nice. So this is another perfect color for the fall season, you guys. Oh my gosh. A number of these, I will say, are going on my fall rack. This is a deepened purple, as you can see there on the brush, and it is jam-packed full of hollow and flakies and shifting shimmer. You can see it shifting from that pink at the face, gold, and then green at the corners. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, this is a keeper for sure. For sure. Probably one that's going to go on my fall rack as well. So that was Still Rising. Next one. This is a Blue-Eyed Girl lacquer, and this is the Cedar Forest from the Atlantic Indie Shop. Wow, getting a lot from the Indie Shop. That's very, very cool. So this is a rose crelly, kind of a creamy consistency, and it does have a shifting like gold to green to maybe copper shifting shimmer. This is one that I for sure do not have, so that is another going in the keep pile. Next up, got lots of sparkles in this one. Ooh, I think this is the first bottle from this brand that we've had in this box. This is MDJ Creations. This is Something Electric. And I don't remember if this is a brand that doesn't make polish anymore or not. There was actually a number of brands that had like initials that started with M. And I don't remember which one went out of business, if any, or if I'm completely messing up and mixing it up with another brand that went out of business. But long story short, I don't know that this brand makes polish anymore, but yeah, this is a beautiful one. It kind of reminds me of the finish from Mooncat's Portrait of an Introvert, where it's in a clear base. You can see that quite clearly. And then there's a bunch of hollow and multichroma flakes. Now, instead of it being the blue that Portrait of an Introvert had, this has these multichrome flakes that are purples and reds and golds, blues. There's a lot of different colors. So there is blue in here, but there's so many other colors going on. It has a lot of shifts that the ones in Portrait of an Introvert don't have. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have this, so this is going in the keep pile as well. Next up, ooh, this is an interesting color. And I think this is the first bottle of this brand from this box as well. This is Elegy, and this is Hello Texas. It's another VIP bag exclusive from the Indie Shop. Wow. So this is an interesting color. It's kind of like this very pale, can't quite tell if it's gold or yellow or green. You can see that sort of highlighter green around the edges. This is interesting. It's actually rather unusual. It's definitely outside my comfort zone, I will say, but there's something about it that I kind of like. So I'm curious enough, I mean, especially because, I mean, look at all the shimmer. It has so much sparkle and depth in this that I want to at least try it out and see if I can't find a way to wear it that I enjoy. In fact, if it's sheer enough, this could make a really beautiful topper over a dark, grungy green. I might have to try that. So that's going in the keep pile as well. That was Elegy's Hello Texas. Next one. Ooh, I think we have an older KB shimmer. Ooh. This one is called A Touch of Glass. So KB Shimmer does still make polish. In fact, their fall collection for this year is jaw-dropping. But yeah, this is A Touch of Glass, and while the name kind of sounds familiar, I don't know if that's because I have other polishes with that name or if I have this polish with that name. But this is in sort of a sea glass creamy color, and it is very, very pretty. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the Do I Have It pile. That was A Touch of Glass. Next up, we have another lavish polish. This one is called Sweet Yummy Gummy, another VIP limited edition from the Indie Shop, this time from 2017. Wow. Okay, this is really cute. This is a very light, creamy pink with some glitter in hot pink, some blue, matte white, and pale yellow. I don't know if you can see those teeny tiny yellow ones. There might even be some purple in there as well. This is adorable. Very, very cute. I definitely don't have it, so this is one that I could easily see myself using as an accent nail, so that's going in the keep pile as well. Next up, ooh, we have another lavish polish. This one is Psychedelic Wonderland, an event exclusive from TIS San Antonio 2017. Ooh, so this is a darkened base with a green shimmer, and then there's like a blue fleck in there and some flakies. Wow. So again, this is probably one I don't have. And in fact, the base is a very dark green, as you can see there on the neck of the bottle. So yeah, this is going to go in the keep pile as well. I can see myself wearing this, especially for the fall season. So yeah, going in the keep pile. Next up, I'm seeing a darkened gold. Ooh, and it's another from Polish. This is called Pyrite. Ooh, that is a perfect description for this one. It is a dark pyrite gold. It has larger golden flecks in it with a larger particled but smaller shimmer, if that makes sense. So the shimmer particle is still a large particle, but it's not as big as those golden flakes. Now again, gold is not my favorite, but this is a deeper tone. I could see this looking stunning over a lot of different colors. In fact, this is another that I would like to try over a grungy green. So yeah, that's going in the keep pile as well. Next up, ooh, we have a pretty beautiful unlimited. So this one is Sweet Like a Peach, another from the Indie Shop VIP bag exclusive, this time from 2018. So this is a brand that I think doesn't make polish anymore either. They loved to do kitchen sink type polishes, and I think that's what this basically is. It's like a kitchen sink Crelly. It is in a very light peach with a bunch of different colors of glitters in colors and sizes, shapes and all. There's also a golden shimmer. So the peach on this is rather pale. This is leaning very heavily into being almost a neutral. In fact, maybe it is more of a neutral than a soft peach. Yeah, it might like be my skin tone. So very, very pale peach. So I think I'm okay just letting this one go. It's not quite in my color range that I think I would reach for, but that was a pretty beautiful unlimited Sweet Like a Peach. Next up, we have another lavish polish. This one is Candy is Dandy, another from the Indie Shop limited edition duo with Ever After. Ooh, okay, this is more of a pinky version, like watermelon bright, as opposed to that orange from Moonshine Manny. But it does have flakes similar to that polish. You're seeing pinks and oranges, sort of a blurply tone as well, or purple. There's shimmer. This is a beautiful color, and I can for sure see myself wearing it. So that's going in the keep pile as well. Next up, ooh, I think this might be a Moonshine Manny. Yeah! So this is an older Moonshine Manny called Mermaid Tears. This is a beautiful shade of creamy teal. It's got glitter and flakes and shimmer. Wow, that is a pretty combo as well. The glitters are hollow pink, and then there is this green to gold shifting shimmer, and then those flakes. What a pretty combo. Now this one does not sound familiar, so I'm pretty sure I don't have this. This is going in the keep pile as well. Alrighty, next up, ooh, we have another Crelly from Polish M. This one is Take a Load Off. Look at this. How cute. So this is like a pink leaning lavender with a bunch of these brighter dot glitters. There's blue, orange, magenta, and hot pink, as well as matte white. How cute. And it has a shimmer. This is absolutely adorable. It's one that definitely doesn't look familiar, and I'm pretty sure I don't have it, so that is going in the keep pile as well. All right, next up, ooh, we have an older Never Enough. This one is called Tranquility Bay. Beautiful shade of blue. There's hollow and shimmer, maybe even some micro flake in here. What a beautiful dark blue. Oh wow, look at this side of the bottle. There's a ton of that shimmer. You can see it shifting to blue there. Wow. So that is another one that I don't think I have, so that is going in the keep pile as well. All right, one more row, you guys. We've got one from, I think this is Cameo Colors. Ooh, more sparkles. This one is Bobby's Bollywood Bling. Beautiful. So this is a dark teal. It's got hollow sparkles in, I think, green and blue. There's something else in here, though. Do you see the teeny tiny sparkle? I'm not quite sure what that is, but This is absolutely gorgeous. It's one that I don't think I have. The name doesn't ring a bell. So that is going in the keep pile as well. Next up, I think this is another Chaotic Glitz. I recognize the label. Ooh, wow. This is Party Girl. Holy moly. So this is a micro glitter bomb. Holy cow. So I'm seeing dark fuchsia, gold, and blue. Wow, this could look gorgeous on. Now it's probably in a clear base, as I can see there, so I think this could make a nice topper as well. And it's one that doesn't sound familiar, so that is going to the keep pile as well. Next up, ooh, we have another from Frenzy. So here we go. Here's that newer label. Okay, maybe it is still a fox. Maybe it's just a curled up fox. But that's Frenzy Lacquer. This ain't a scene. This is beautiful. So would this be a Fallout Boy collection perhaps? This one has a gorgeous formula as well. It is a teal Crelly with a golden shimmer and multi-chrome flakes. So I don't think I have this one. That is definitely going in the keep pile as well. Next up, ooh, we have another green from Lavish Polish. This is Pour VIP Sulement, the Indie Shop VIP bag exclusive. Wow, this is pretty. It's got big old circle glitters and then some smaller circle glitters. I'm seeing like a, are they all the same color or are they two different colors? I think there might be like a metallic and a matte color in green and then like a blue. This is really cool. I think this could look gorgeous on, especially with that pond effect of those glitters. It's in this deep green base that's leaning more like evergreen. I think on camera it's coming off a pinch more teal, but this is gorgeous and pretty unique to my collection as well. I think this is another for my fall rack. This is really cool. So that is Lavish Polish Pour VIP Sulement. Another keeper. All right, next up, just a couple more. We have another mustache polish, and I think this is stashed polish. And this one is called, is that Druba? Maybe? I'm not sure, but this is a beautiful shade of green. It is a cream polish, sort of like a very dark jungle green. That is very, very pretty. Again, I feel like on camera, the color is pulling a pinch more teal, and while you could sort of put it in the green family of teals, it's definitely a green. So this is a beautiful color. I think that's going to go in the keep pile as well. Two more. Ooh, we have another square bottle. I think we have another Vapid. Ooh, this one is called Eligos. Wow, this is beautiful. So this is another green polish. You can see it there on the neck of the bottle. But this is jam-packed full of a beautiful shimmer. I'm mainly seeing it as blue, but there are some shifts. You can see some pink at the edges, some green briefly showed up there as well as orange. Yeah, this is very, very pretty. This is another one I'm pretty sure I don't have. So you guessed it, going in the keep pile. All right, then our last polish of the box. Ooh, I think we have a Pipe Dream polish. Ooh, and it's a hollow. This one is Sleeping Souls from the Entranced Woodland Duo. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That hollow is blinding. This is beautiful. It's kind of like a mid-toned blue, leaning into slightly deeper, like a deeper mid-tone, if that makes sense. It's not quite like sapphire or cobalt, but it is darker than sky blue. That is very pretty. It's one I definitely don't have either, so last polish is a keeper as well. All right, so we are closing it out with 53 bottles for a total of 104 bottles in the box. That is pretty dang good. So yeah, we had a lot of brands in this half that were my favorites as well. We had more Vapids, we had a few Rogues, an Illyrian, some Never Enough, a couple more Quixotic, one from Lollipop Posse, one from Fair Maiden, one from Polish, and then a couple from Moonshine Manny. So we definitely got quite a few that I really enjoyed. So before I go through all of them to add them, so far we only ended up with 4 from this portion of the video in the D-stash, which is really, really good. Again, let me know which ones were your favorites down below. I would say the Rogues, the Vapids, and the Quixotics are probably going to take it. Oh, and that Lollipop, because this is adorable. So, so cute. But yeah, we had a lot of really great ones as well, even in brands that I am not as familiar with as my favorites, but overall, very happy with the box. If you're new, do think about hitting that little subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Hopefully enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in that next one.